Hi, it's me again with Corel Draw Tips and Tricks. Somebody sent me this. It's not very bad, but they can't trace it, and they've watched enough of my videos, and I have to agree this one doesn't trace very good with the way I normally do it. Normally, so I've made a copy of it. Normally, I'd go to Trace Bitmap, Outline, Trace Clip Art. But this time, because it's a line, I'm going to turn it into line art. And then when it gets done, I'm going to up the detail all the way. And I'm going to say OK. And when it closes the window, the new version will be over there. But if you look, there's a bunch of garbage. Terrible. And that's the point they get to. So not very often I will do this. I used to convert everything to a bitmap. I'm going to go bitmap, convert to bitmap, black and white, because I saw that gray in there. So hopefully I made it all black. Now I usually use clip art. I'm going to go ahead and go back to line art, which I very seldom ever use, but since this is basically lines in this thing, and I'm going to go ahead and put the detail up to 100% as it is, and we get that right there, and we move it out of the way. And if we look at the telltale wheel, that's pretty good. There's a few things that need to be fixed, like right up here, but not too much. Needs to be fixed. Now we need to get rid of the white, because if we look, there's interior white. So I'm going to go back to what I kind of learned just a couple weeks ago and did it. I'm going to trace bitmap, outline, trace clip art, or line art. And then right here, I'm going to go, when it comes up, right in here, I'm going to put remove color from entire image. And look at that. Now I could very easily get rid of the white on this without any trouble. I'm going to go up to Object, Group, and ungroup it, and then just select that white, go up to Edit, Find and Replace from Selection, and I've already selected the white. I'm going to go Find All, and then I'm going to hit the Delete key, so I got the same thing. But if you get in the habit of doing this, maybe this is better. Now, how do we fix a couple of the problems? Well, one of them, I don't know what this is, if this is watermark or what it is, but one thing we can do is go ahead and go to Object and Group and ungroup it, and then left click, right click, see what it looks like. And that's kind of what we want it to look like. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 2-point line and kind of go from that apex to that apex, that apex to that apex. I just using that terminology just to kind of get the highest point, and then delete these lines. So now when we fill that back in, it'll be all solid. Same thing kind of here. I mean, this has got something we could already delete because it's like a loop. That's a loop. And we could, maybe it's not a closed loop. Yeah. So what I'm going to do is just look at it closer. Yeah, it doesn't go there. So all I'm going to do, and you know, here's one thing I do a lot of time. Draw a 2-point line from there to there and just cut that all out. And then you could take these lines out of the way and do it one of two ways. You could start a new line, or you could get your shape tool and get on that node and just extend it to that node. Make sure you click on it so it won't go away. Then this here I'd take first, just delete all these nodes. Maybe delete that node and that node till you get kind of what you want. That looks pretty good. Up here, don't really know what to tell you except for just delete these high points. Let's try deleting this node and see what happens. Then just maybe bring this one down. Don't really know what the car, it's like a radiator cap or something. It's kind of like a whoop-de-doo there. I think that looks pretty good. You could always don't do that. Grab these. Well, let's put this node out of the way for a second. And then shift select these two nodes and then just bring them in a little bit. Now let's see what happens when and there's some other things you could maybe clear up, but it looks, where was it at? Well, we won't really know until we get there. I mean, it's even got the tar tread. Now just take this, and I am going to, because I created some new lines, I am going to take my rectangle and I'm going to see the Smart Fill tool. I'm going to have to zoom in, take the Smart Fill tool and pick black. Now you're going to have to do the wheels, but that shouldn't be any problem. I don't know if the wheels were the part that had a little trouble. Not really. So Smart Fill tool and just fill in that. Look at that. That's pretty, going to be a sharp. They did say they were going to engrave it. I don't see anything else wrong with it. That's pretty good. Anyway, I hope that gave them some ideas, and thank you for watching.